What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. So the Blazers come out looking like doo-doo last night in a 86-116 beatdown in LA at the Staples Center last night. It looked like nobody really had any energy for some reason. I'm not sure why. There's no excuse for it, because yesterday there was no practice. But they just they look like they were the ones who were, just packing it in like early in the game. You know what I'm saying? It was very, very uninspiring basketball from these guys, and it was disgusting to see. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, like, you got to give props where it's due, but you also got to give that criticism when it's due. And right now, it's definitely due. 30 turnovers in a game. After the first two games, I don't even think you had that many in the first two games than you did in this game alone. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. The settling for threes, I felt like even though they weren't falling, people were still settling for those shots. You know what I'm saying? They weren't really attacking the basket as aggressively as they were in the first two games, I felt. You know what I'm saying? The defense was pretty horrible, They were pretty much allowing the Clippers to get whatever they wanted. I think the Clippers had like 37 assists, you know what I'm saying? So they were sharing the ball, moving the ball, and it was beautiful to watch on their part, you know what I'm saying? But that's the type of thing that, like, when you play team basketball, that's how it's supposed to look like, It just felt like the Clippers were just ready and the Blazers were not. And that's unacceptable, you know what I'm saying? They understand what the situation is, The Clippers were 0-2 coming into that game, and now I'm sure they got some confidence in their abilities now, because they see that if they do what they need to, they're gonna get some wins, And both of their their losses weren't in blowout fashion, you know what I'm saying? They were very close losses, 1 or 2 possession games. So I was expecting that this would be a close and competitive game, and I definitely expect that come Friday when we play these guys again. It was not very good, not a very good performance in my opinion by anyone. When you lose like this, it's hard to give praise to anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be better, Got to be better. I think they were feeling themselves after what they did to the Suns, but you got to get that stuff up out your system, and come correct in the next game, or this is what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? There was no focus at all from anyone, in my opinion. Yeah, there was some solid play from some, but I'm just not even going to talk about it, because I think it's pointless when you lose like this to give anyone praise. That's just how I feel, and that's how I'm going to continue to be with these guys all throughout this season, because when you do good, you get praise for it. When you do bad, you got to get criticized. You just have to, but I'm not too discouraged by this one game, you know what I'm saying? Just like I wasn't too high about that game against the Suns, because it's still a work in progress, you know what I'm saying? I was not expecting them to beat the Suns in that manner, but when they understood being in the right positions defensively, yeah, they may have made mistakes, but they were recovering good, They stifled the Suns all night, but they didn't come with that same intensity and energy in this game, and it definitely showed. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for them, It It was a horrible performance, and everyone, even Coach Billups, they all have to be better, and I believe that they will be, you know what I'm saying? Next game out. It's important to put that type of game behind you, just like it's important to put away that blowout victory that we've had, So I'm definitely looking forward for much better and much more effort from everybody on the court, It was just not a great game to watch if you're a Blazers fan, but it's also not a cause for alarm in my opinion, These types of things happen, especially early in the season, Like, we don't know what to expect from any team, really. I mean, it's only been 3 games, so it's really hard to gauge where anyone is right now, But I do still expect a competitive fight in each and every game, you know what I'm saying? Like, your effort should never be in question, That should be one thing that if you lose, at least you played as hard as you possibly could for every single minute that you were on the floor, no matter who it was, But this is the types of growing pains that you have, especially early in the season. So I'm still practicing patience with this team, And I do believe just after one performance is not going to sway me in my feeling about how good this team definitely can be. And I definitely believe that they're scary. They're a scary team if they play correctly, like they did against the Suns, But it's still going to take some time to get there. That consistency, that's the thing. Last night we were looking like how we did a lot in a lot of games last season, just not looking interested in the game. And we can't have that. We've got to have that same level of intensity and energy in each and every game. And we will definitely work towards getting that, It's still early, but it's definitely not encouraging to see that. But also, it's only the 3rd game. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, man. Horrible performance. Don't give no excuses for a performance like this. Because it's not needed. When you start giving excuses, that's when the team starts getting those terrible habits to continue to show themselves throughout the season. So that's going to be the philosophy for this season, When they do good, you praise them for it. When they do bad, you criticize them for it. But I don't really have too much else on this one. This is your boy P Money. Tell me what you guys think, and I'm off this.